Welcome to day 3. So day 1, you got to choose your emotion that you wanted to work on, and you were observing it in your life. Day 2, yesterday, you got to practice observing, orienting to your environment so that you can slow down when you get activated with that emotion. You're riding that wave, that tsunami's coming at you. How do you slow it down? What did you notice for yourself? So take a second right now. This is like we're debriefing here. What did you notice for yourself when you felt that emotion and then you got to orient, whether it was through sight, sound, touch, loved one, nature, your hot coffee? What happened when you did that? And so just voice that out loud right now. And feeling what it's like as you say that out loud. Okay, so we had that moment to slow things down and feel what that was like in our emotional state. Maybe it was really hard to come deactivate, right? Maybe not. Maybe no big emotions came up for you yesterday. Maybe they were all pretty subtle. Either way, the key is to notice an emotion and then look around or bring yourself to the present moment in some way and feel what that does to your body, to your system. So today we get to play with that emotion a little bit more deeply that you want to work on, because we're going to bring it into the body. We're going to bring it into your awareness of sensations. So this is the avenue that the body uses to communicate with you, to heal itself. It's through sensations. And I call this a channel of experience. Our body wants to share things with us through sensations. And so when you are feeling that emotion that you want to work on, so think about the last time you had that emotion and it was too fast, too much, too intense, you didn't like it. As you recall that moment, feel your body. What sensations arrive in you right now? Name what's happening in you. This is what you can do next. When you feel an intense emotion, we're going to practice it right now, but when you feel an intense emotion, bring it to the body. Where do you feel it in your body? Can you stay present to that sensation? Can you tolerate it? That sensation. If the answer is yes, then good. If the answer is no, then I would do that piece of orienting. Do that piece of get yourself in the present moment and let it come down a little bit first. It's too much for you to handle and be with right now. Then we don't want you trying to process it. It's just forcing the issue. It's not helpful. So if you bring up the emotion to your mind right now and recognize the last time you were in the throes of it, feel what your body is doing. Where is the sensation in your body? I'm going to give you some space and time here. Now we want to be curious about the sensation. We want to explore and investigate this sensation because this is what your body's, how it's trying to process through you. So notice where, notice how big it is, how much space it takes up. You might want to close your eyes. And so you're going to be noticing the size and shape of this sensation that's there right now when you thought about this emotion and scenario. Noticing any other characteristics about this sensation. What substance is it made of? Does it have a temperature to it? Does it have a movement to it? Learn about what your body is telling you when you feel this emotion come up. So that's what we're going to be practicing over the next 24 hours. It's building your ability to feel what's happening in your body when you have this emotion. And so, again, you can maybe do this at the end of your day and think back to a part of the day where you really felt that emotion that you want to work on. And as you remember the situation, and as you feel just a little bit of a tinge, an edge of that emotion, feel it inside. Does it choke up your throat? Does it close up the chest? Does it feel foggy in your head? Do your legs start clenching and tensing? What is it for you? Name it and get curious about it, explore it. So you can write this down and ask this of yourself when you're exploring it. You can ask, where is it in the body? What's its size and shape? What color would it be if it had a color? What texture or substance is it made of, or what does it feel like if you were to touch it? Does it have a weight to it? Does it have a movement to it, a temperature to it? Explore any other dimensions that arise organically for you. You are learning about what your body is interpreting when you're in that emotional state. So be with it. Allow it to be there for a minute. If you can let it be there for a minute, we want to follow it along. See what happens next. But that's our piece for the next 24 hours, is just learn about it and see what your body does as you are noticing it and sitting with it. It's powerful. This is what we do in my online course. We go deeply into learning how to do all of this. But right now, this is your first foray into practicing it in your own body. Take that emotion and learn about what your body is doing with it. And I will see you tomorrow for our last video. Bye.